Welcome to FXStreet. If you like what we're talking about, you like the content we are publishing and we are coming out with, if you want to be updated on a regular basis, head over to our YouTube channel and join by hitting the subscribe button. You can follow Akash and I individually on Twitter at Magneco for Akash and Just Analysis 1 for myself. Ripple, Ripple's been kind of an exercise in what are you doing, I guess is the question. It's had some really substantial bearish breaks here going all the way back to September. It's had a number of these what are called ideal bearish Ichimoku breakouts, which within the Ichimoku system are the prime, it's the most conservative setup for a long-term short or long scenario. So there's the ideal bullish and ideal bearish. The ideal bearish, they don't happen that often, but but Ripple's had several of them, more than several. It's had many of these incidences where price is broken out below the cloud, and the Chiku span has been in open space and below the candlesticks. But for whatever reason, bears have been unable or unwilling to really capitalize on that. And then you have the activity of last week, where Thursday we moved below the bear flag. And then Friday you pop up back above it. Seems like, oh my gosh, things might turn around. They don't. On Sunday, they drop back down below the bear flag. Then Monday, we close even lower. We have the lowest close since October 28th. And then we're sitting here kind of floundering. So there's a lot of reasons why this is very bearish. However, this may be the end of it. And I'm saying that because Ripple might find a nice bounce here due to this kind of anomalous behavior in the Ichimoku system known as a Kumo twist. That is when Senkou span A moves crosses Senkou span B above or below. Or the easiest way to think about it is it's when the cloud changes color. And that occurs tomorrow on the 24th. And that happens at the same time when Ripple is trading at extreme lows in the optics bands. It's sitting now at the lowest level it's been since September 28th. There's a regular bullish divergence in the composite index, and the RSI is sitting in neutral territory. So this isn't suggesting that we should see a return to a bull run, but we should see some type of reprieve from the downside move here, because when an instrument is moving in a fairly single direction around the date of a Kumo twist, it's not uncommon to see a market change directions, either a trend change or a corrective move. In this case, I think it would be looking more like a corrective move. But for Ripple, definitely something to watch out for. Cycle-wise is tomorrow. And yeah, as far as price action is concerned, I'm still worried about any close below that 103 to 99 cent level, because that could initiate a very fast trip to 80 cents, to that 84 cent range. And then below that, it's a very quick trip down to the 65 cent level. So the 382 fib retracement at 84 is the near-term support. And then below that, it's at 65 cents. But, if Ripple wants to convert onto a full-blown bull market, it really needs to, it has a little bit, of a move it needs to take for that to occur. We need to get it, Ripple needs to get back above the cloud and above the Kijun Sen, and that would involve a close above 120. So not quite a 20% move higher, but that is the move that it would need to really kind of protect itself from any near-term bearish activity. So again, downside, I see near-term, if it closes below 103 or 99 cents, we go down to 84. And really not looking at any kind of bullish condition until it closes at $1.19. I'm not sure what you see, Akash.
$1.19 is, I'm having a pretty pretty much higher than that for my bullish reaction, at least confirmation of a bullish trend. So yeah, I've been explaining.
I should say
Yeah,
that if it
go
gets
on.
to 119, then I think that is the final kind of test of those bull moves before we start to see it push towards new all-time highs. I think from there it's not far from $2 to 250, and then from $3 to $4 after that. There should be it will trap a lot of shorts. In fact, this could be one major multiple month setup of some really wicked short bull traps, or bear traps rather. But anyways,
So
yeah,
how do you see that? I'm sorry. Yeah, you done?
yeah, yep.
Yeah, but how do you see that playing out? Like extremely bullish case scenario for XRP while the market is tanking. Like I get metaverse token that there's a lot of hype and that they can go against the market, but for XRP that's been for such a long time. It's highly correlated to Bitcoin. Right?
It is.
That's my confusion. You know, like when I trade these altcoins, I'm really scared as I'm really scared because what if Bitcoin rips and then perfectly good bullish setups on these altcoins get demolished.
Yeah. The only thing that I'm looking at from Ripple's perspective is that technically it's just been a huge laggard. It hasn't had a huge sell-off. It hasn't had a huge, bullish breakout. It hasn't made new all-time highs. That's the only reason why I would assume and anticipate it outperforming Bitcoin and Ethereum, is just for that reason only. Nothing really fundamental. Just that's the only reason.
Okay. Cool. That was interesting. So yeah, what I see and what I've been seeing for quite a few weeks now is this ascending parallel channel, maybe even a bull bear flag. But so what's happened since we last discussed this is like it's broken down below this one, retested it, attempt to go higher was failed, and now it's coming down lower. And what I see is Ripple doing is a retest of the $1 psychological level. But anything beyond this, I see it come down to 0.85, which is again another crucial level. I'll show that a little later. And beyond this, we have support extending from 0.77 to 0.84, approximately 0.85 is what you can consider. So this is what I'm expecting, right? In a bearish case scenario, a retest of $1, break that, we head down to the range low at 0.85. And in an extremely worst case scenario, head down to 0.77. This is where I'm expecting a reversal for Ripple to occur. But beyond that, I want to show a couple things happening here. So this swing high was formed here, and then we went higher, broke the market structure of this swing high, and then we came back lower. So since John mentioned that he's kind of seeing like a short-term upswing for Ripple, I just noticed this. This becomes a breaker, and so far, I think this is visible pretty clear on a lower time frame. So this is the H4 breaker. Let me change the color of this. Right. So the last time Ripple price tried to enter this breaker, would face a lot of resistance around here, and now it's come down here. Similarly, if we are to see any sort of bullish reaction from its current position, I wouldn't expect it to move beyond 1.14. And as you can see, this demand zone here was ranging from 1.02 to 1.03. It's a very short-term time frame. So I would expect it to kind of bounce off of this, head higher, right? As for the targets from this perspective, I would be looking at this short-term upswing to probably 62, which is a 6% upswing. And if I'm being a little bullish, probably 9% upswing to 79 fib at 1.13. So this is what I'm looking at from a short-term time frame perspective. But if we do get a close above this breaker at 1.17, then I'm definitely expecting it to retest a 62 fib here, which is 1.20, and the 70.5 fib at 1.25. So even beyond that, right, if we do manage to come out of this breaker, move higher, you have this massive demand zone, supply zone ranging from 1.31 to 1.41, and it's a lot clearer in this chart. So I'm expecting it to move above 1.41, in which case it's 1.71 and 2.75. These are the levels I'm looking at. So from a higher time frame perspective. So from as for the bullish targets, not a lot has changed because XRP has been consolidating in this area for quite some time. As for the bearish targets, I am looking forward to a drop towards 0.85 and before that a retest of the $1 level. So this is what I see from a bullish perspective, from a longer term perspective. Short term, slightly bullish, 9% upswing. Overall, I'm looking at a retest of $1 and 0.85. That's my take on XRP.
Thank you very much, Akash, and thank you everybody for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.